mistakes we all make when it comes to our tech. So USA Today Tech Life columnist Jennifer Jolly is going to walk us through the do's and don'ts for taking care of our electronics and our digital life. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning.
It's so nice to have you here because first thing, I thought you were always supposed to make a battery drain completely before you charge it again. That's not the case?
In the olden days. That's batteries of yesteryear.
Okay.
Lithium-ion batteries have the olden days. That's batteries of yesteryear.
Okay.
Lithium-ion batteries have a sweet spot. They like to be charged between 30 and 80%. So it's okay to leave it charging overnight because now there's trickle charging on Android devices and iPhones. But you want to top it off more throughout the day. So that was kind of news to me, too. I was noticing my battery was running out by 2 o'clock every afternoon. No, they like the shorter, quicker top-offs. And on today.com, we show you how to check the percentage because that doesn't always just pop up.
Right.
So you can see that it's between 30 and 80%.
And what shouldn't you do?
You should not let it get too hot or too cold. We like to think of our devices, you know, like, hey, the temperature torture test. No, they don't like getting too cold or too hot. So not under to think of our devices, you know, like, hey, the temperature torture test. No, they don't like getting too cold or too hot. So not under 32 degrees, not above 95 degrees. If you've ever left it out in the sun, you'll notice it turns itself off.
Yeah.
But that is one of the biggest ways to really deplete your battery's resources.
Okay, extreme temperatures. All right.
So, JJ, let's talk about passwords. What are some of the do's for passwords? Because that's like the bane of everybody's existence.
Right. There is no excuse in 2022 not to use a password manager. They come built right into your devices now. iOS devices have them. Android devices have them. Don't, use those old passwords, though. People still do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Or password.
Or password.
It's PA55.
That's right. Yeah. And you say a spreadsheet, a printed out spreadsheet's not a bad thing.
It's, it's not the best. Password manager is the best, and they come built in. But I keep one on an Excel spreadsheet because a privacy and security expert years ago said, the chances of somebody breaking into your house and logging on, getting through all that is much, much less than you forgetting those. So,
and, I get the notice sometimes your password was part of a security leak.
Yeah.
You got to change it. So what do you do if your password's been compromised?
Well, there's ways to check and see if your password's been compromised right in the device itself. It's in the settings. Again, we walk you through how to do that on today.com. You can also go to a site called Have I Been Pwned? And you can just see it right there. Change those immediately.
And you also say, don't forget about two-factor authentication.
Yeah, right. It's that extra little step. It can feel like, oh, do I really need to do this? Yes, you really need to do it because, we all complain about our information getting compromised, but then we don't use the tools right at our fingertips to do something about it.
All right, speaking of
privacy. Down to my column.
Woohoo!
All right, so privacy obviously is a big topic in tech.
Yeah.
So let's do these here. Privacy do.
Well, do turn off ad tracking. So again, this is something we love to complain about, big tech companies, but we don't just take the very basic things to do to turn off like ad tracking.
Now, what about when they say, so when it pops up, don't allow, am I supposed to say don't allow always?
You know about the cookies?
No.
Everything you need.
No to cookies.
I know.
We love cookies. No to cookies. No to ad tracking. No to location tracking, unless you're using something like Waze and you need it.
If you don't say yes, it doesn't let you go through. Have you noticed that?
Yes. So in that case, you say only when using the app. But be a little bit suspicious if it won't let you use the app without tracking
I'll stop buying those shirts. All right, so let's do privacy don'ts.
Yeah, privacy don'ts.
Or what shouldn't we be doing? I should say.
What shouldn't we? Don't allow access to cameras and mics if not needed. So go into your app list. And why does an app that's showing you clothes need voice activation?
No, that's creepy.
It is creepy. If you want that added into it, go ahead and add it in, or do it just when you're using the app.
So we have the phone here. Oh, go ahead. I was just trying to figure out how to do it. People don't know how.
Well, we walk you. Yes, we walk you through every step. If you have any trouble with any of it, I'll help you through it.
Big Apple event tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 Eastern time. We're expecting a new, this is all rumors, of course, but we're expecting a new iPhone SE. That's the more affordable iPhone. A new iPad Air, probably iOS 15.4. This isn't the big event. We're not going to see anything probably earth-shattering, maybe a few new MacBooks.
Just kind of holds you over.
Yeah, they got to have one every spring.
Jen, thank you so much.
Thank
so
you.
helpful. And Jen has some more tech tips, including one that could be costing you hundreds. Check that out on today.com.